All right, time to take a look at the AZDOME dash cam. Okay. So I'm so used to these rear dash cams being these janky little things. This one actually looks like a nice piece of equipment. So I'm real curious to see what the image is going to look like on this thing. On top of that, in the back of it, it's not just one of those aux cords. This is actually some kind of a USB. It's not a micro USB. It's not a USB-C. It's something else. I'm not really sure what that is. Good looking lens. And we've got, there's a double stick adhesive, so we can stick that directly to the window, or we can screw that in if we want. Okay, and this is the power cable. So it's always nice having that, so as long as you got a cigarette outlet in your car, you can get this thing powered up and going right away. And this is using a mini USB. Ooh, that's nice. And unusual, it actually comes with a 64 gigabyte micro SD card. Most dash cams come with a 32 gigabyte at best, so that's actually something. Oh, cool. So if you're going to try to hide those wires, you're going to need to pry up those trim panels on the sides, and you can use this. This is a nice plastic wedge. That way you don't have to grab a screwdriver or anything like that and risk damaging anything. This one will actually pry it without damaging that plastic trim. So that's cool. And then we got these plastic clips, so you can just take your wires and clip them right in. Those will hold it securely. Stick that wherever you want. So if you want to just do this easy way, this is the easy way. So we got a square of foam back double stick, and this looks like the really good stuff. So this is going to be the stuff that you want to use if you want your camera to actually stick. And then it looks like an adapter plate of some sort. So we'll probably figure that out in a bit. Okay. Oh, whoa. It's electrostatic film. So it's got some instructions, but I think what this is going to allow you to stick to your window without actually putting like glue on your window. That's interesting. I've never seen that. And we got the manual. Oh, there's actually two of them. Okay, that's cool. A nice complete manual. That's good. So it looks like this was actually this. So this is an adhesive, so you can stick this directly to the windshield, and they gave you an extra one, so I love seeing that. And what that means is this plate is actually something where you can mount this onto it. So you can take this dash cam, slip it onto the car that you normally drive, then just unclip that, and then go clip that into an entirely different car. So we got that like almost quick disconnect for this dash cam. That's actually pretty cool. So it says to use the AZDOME memory card that is a U3 speed. So U3 speed is going to be important because since we're recording with this camera, and that rear camera, 3 cameras all at once, you need to have a memory card that's very fast in order to be compatible with this. I do like the look of this thing, and I do like that this actually has the GPS module built into the dash cam. I like that because a lot of them will actually put that in the cord. So that's nice. And that also makes it easier if you ever want to hardwire this thing. That is a really nice looking dash cam. So it looks like this thing does just kind of slide off. So it might be easier to put it on, take this liner off, and then get that camera lined up exactly how you want it and stick that on. Oh, wow. So that's interesting. I was trying to twist this because I was thinking that that's how you articulate it, but it's actually with this. But you can, if you want to, completely disconnect this. You don't have to run that internal camera at all. You can completely disconnect it. That's actually a really cool idea. I like that. So there's a total of 3 ports. The power port goes here in the top. Then there is the rear camera goes here, and the micro SD card goes there. So pretty simple. And then on the bottom we got our buttons, and they are labeled on the back so we can see what they are while we're driving. So we got power, up, OK, down, and mode. And then we got a pin reset button right here. So if you ever need to do a hard reset, we can use that. But don't put it in here because that is the mic. It looks like it might have 2 mics. That's cool. And we do have some tilting articulation, which is nice. I do like that they actually put that right here. So when you plug that cord in here, it's going to stay in the same place, and you can move this thing all around, and that cord isn't going to be moving. So that's good. That's a good design. I like that. And the manual does say that these are speakers, so this actually can output sound if you need to. So that's a really good idea. So it says it has Wi-Fi, so you can actually use this with an app. It also has a G sensor, so that can detect if your car's been hit, so it'll automatically start recording. That's actually really important. And it even has a parking monitor, so if you're away from your car and your car gets hit, it will actually start recording. That's very nice. Now, this is interesting. This is something that I normally don't see on a dash cam. So it'll actually record continuously with a time lapse. So if somebody starts wandering around your car, you might actually get a picture of them with this. That's pretty cool. So let's take the micro SD card out, and we'll stick that in the camera. There we go. And I'll just go stick this in the car, plug in power, plug in that rear camera, get that mounted, and we'll see how this thing actually looks.